Getting your ex back after 1 year is possible. If you and your ex have been separated for more than a year, then you need a completely different strategy. Many things have probably changed in that year and you should discuss the situation with your ex before acting. Many things change in a year, and before talking about what you should do, let's take a look at what might have happened in that year. They both have probably dated other people. They have both probably slept with other people. They've both probably been out of touch for a while. Your ex has probably moved on. Your ex could even have a new relationship. All of these factors will affect your strategy for getting your ex back after a year, but first you need to realize why you want to get back in a relationship with your ex. 1. Why do you want your ex back after a year? Why did you change your opinion? Are you sure that you are making the right decision by wanting them to come back? Or was it that maybe you never moved on? You never struggled to move on and deep down you still loved your ex since the breakup. If that's the case, I highly recommend that you make an effort to get over the breakup before trying to win your ex back. Here are some examples of situations where you shouldn't get back with your ex after a year. The relationship broke down because they had many fights, and now that you don't remember many of them, you think it won't be like before. You broke up because your ex cheated on you and now you think they have changed and he will not do it again. You broke up because he left you for someone else and now he's single and single again. You left your ex for someone else and now you are single and single again. The only thing common to all of these examples is that the reason your relationship broke up in the first place was true and nothing has changed in the last year. On the other hand, there are cases where you really realize that what you and your ex had was something special. You realize that the reason the two of you broke up wasn't really a big reason and they could have gotten over it. Here are some examples that come to mind. You broke up because one of the two was not ready to commit and not both were looking for a serious relationship. You broke up because one of you didn't want to have children and now you both want the same thing. You broke up because you had to go to another city or country and now both are in the same city. You broke up over a little fight and breaking up was a hasty decision. Now when things have settled down, you realize that you can give it another try. If you identify with one of these categories, then you should try to get back with your ex. 2. Is it too late to get your ex back? A year is a long time and that is obvious. And it's very possible that your ex has already left. But that doesn't mean you can't get it back or get it back anymore. You can still do it, but you should see it as a new beginning rather than rekindling an old relationship. If your relationship with your ex was really good, you can be sure that your ex had been thinking about it too. In fact, both of you would be comparing the past relationship with the ones you had. Even if your ex has accepted the breakup and probably moved on, he still has a special memory of you and the good times together. You can use that to your advantage. 3. How you should contact your ex after 1 year. Since it has been almost a year after the breakup, you should skip the step of writing her a letter. Your initial contact with your ex should be as nonchalant as possible. You should not make them think that you are still thinking about the breakup or the past relationship. A simple and convenient way to contact your ex will be through text messages. They are private, discreet and very effective. You should start with a message showing that you haven't forgotten about him or her, but that you have moved on. Treat your ex like an old friend instead of a former love. Here's an example of a simple text message that works very well for this. Hello Carlos, Maria, Jorge, etc. I was going through some old photos and they reminded me of you. I just thought about knowing how you are. This text message is casual and gets the message across. If you haven't been in contact with your ex in a while, chances are you'll get a reply after this message. You have to be sure to keep things friendly at first. You should try to generate attraction with text messages. Once you think things got good, you attack, that is, invite him for a coffee. If your ex agrees to go out for coffee with you, you can count it as a date. Have fun and show him how much you have changed over the last year and how suitable you have become for him or her. Now, if you liked this video, share it on your WhatsApp, as well as on your social networks, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now please write us a comment. I send you a big hug. Don't forget to also request advice on the link in the description of this video, where it says click here. Thank you.